Saving time with Oracle Clips.
Hello, in this video I will cover Oracle Linux's vmstat utility. For our objectives today, and after viewing this video, you should be able to describe the vmstat utility, explain running vmstat and reviewing memory usage statistics, describe system reporting including paging, I/O, disks, and CPU activity, and finally you should be able to explain monitoring a system using command options. The vmstat command is used for collecting and displaying systems memory usage. vmstat shows how much virtual memory there is and how much is free and paging activity. You can observe page-ins and page-outs as they happen. This is extremely useful for detecting shortages of physical memory which can adversely affect system performance. Let's explore more about vmstat. As root, run the vmstat command without any options. A single report is generated, but the vmstat output contains more than just memory statistics. Output is broken up into 6 sections: procs, memory, swap, I/O, system, and CPU. To prevent the sample output from wrapping, the output is shown in 2 parts. The first 2 columns give information about processes. R is the number of processes that are in a wait state. These processes are not doing anything but waiting to run. B is the number of processes that were in sleep mode and were interrupted since the last update. The next 4 columns give information about memory. SWPD is the amount of virtual memory used. Free is the amount of idle memory. Buff is the amount of memory used as buffers. Cache is the amount of memory used as cache. The next 2 columns give information about swap. SI is the amount of memory swapped in from disk per second. SO is the amount of memory swapped out to disk per second. Non-zero SI and SO numbers indicate that there is not enough physical memory and that the kernel is swapping memory to disk. The next 2 columns report input-output. BI is the number of blocks per second received from a block device. BO is the number of blocks per second to a block device. The next 2 columns give the following system information. IN is the number of interrupts per second, including the clock. CS is the number of context switches per second. The last 5 columns give the percentages of total CPU time. US is the percentage of CPU cycles spent on user processes. SY is the percentage of CPU cycles spent on system kernel processes. ID is the percentage of CPU cycles spent idle. WA is the percentage of CPU cycles spent waiting for I/O. And ST is the percentage of CPU cycles stolen from a virtual machine. To view a continuous report for every second, run the following command. To terminate, press Ctrl+C. vmstat also accepts interval and count arguments. The following example runs 3 reports 5 seconds apart. Additional information can be included by providing different options to the vmstat command. -A displays active and inactive memory. -F displays the number of forks since boot. -T adds a timestamp to the output. And -D reports the disk statistics. This concludes the video. Thank you for watching.
You can see more clips here, and don't forget to subscribe to always get the latest.